Hello everybody. Welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, a free way to support the channel is by leaving a like, by leaving a comment. For those of you, and I mean this sincerely, who actually left 35 comments on the other video, you're my best, closest digital friend. I don't know what else to say. I always make jokes at the beginning of the videos or throughout the videos. And I was like, hey, leave 35 comments. And a lot of you really left 35 comments. I apologize that I could not put a heart on every single one of them. But I was quite taken aback at all the support. I do thank thee. Or, I mean, like, really, like, you have no idea. Like, I was like, whoa. Or by subscribing if you have not already done so. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. At the moment, it says Bitcoin price falls or fails. What? Fails below 58,000. More pitfalls ahead or a rebound on cards. They also forgot a question mark, so I'm not too enthusiastic there. At the moment, prices are down by around like a good 2 to 3%. There's no real reason why this happened. What's taking place? The news that we've been getting over the weekend is that Bitcoin needs to secure or move past $60,000 to reapprove that we are in a mega hyper super saiyan bull run kind of thing going on. It says Ethereum trims gains. Why this level is key for a fresh increase. It's 4,400. We have to apparently, allegedly, according to the numbers people, stay above 4,100, which we currently are, and move back above 4,400 to reapprove our movement. Oh, I was almost said reapprove our credit card, but that's not even close to what we are talking about. On top of that, it says the Bitcoin and Ethereum resume decline. Avalanche flips Doge. Ironically, once again, Avalanche is up because it's an avalanche, and therefore in the cryptocurrency space, it has to do the opposite. The top 13 looks a little weird. Coins are very close to each other by market cap, and I mean, when I say close, I mean like $500 million away. So the flips happen quite frequently. What is this one? It says Shiba Inu and Dogecoin see red as their market cap shrinks. And I am going to try not to be cynical, but I can't hold back sometimes. There were a lot of articles floating around talking about Litecoins looking like it's going down. Can this coin recover in time for a so-and-so? And I'm like, the entire market's down. Did you think that Shiba Inu and Dogecoin were going to be the only coins bucking the entirety of the trend while the rest of the market is waiting for Bitcoin to go back above $60,000? Anyway, and then on top of that, probably in the most popular price news story of the day, it says crypto coin is on a bullish craze. What? I can't believe it. Analysts see more trading profit. Crypto coin to enter the top 10 with mainstream adoption. Crypto coin price set to explode. Low, exclamation point. Bitcoin and Ethereum were not the most popular coins of the day price-wise. I mean, that was basically, I'm not joking, that was basically all the Bitcoin and Ethereum price news. However, crypto coin is the most popular one of the day. I had a couple people screaming at me, like literal, like internet screaming at me a couple of days ago as to why I didn't put this in the news. There's a lot of news going on, and I personally didn't think it would be that popular. But lo and behold, here we are 2 days later, and I have been proven wrong. Now, the reason for crypto coin exploding in price, once again, I looketh aroundeth, and this was it. It says Crypto.com has paid, my goodness, has paid $700 million. That's a lot of millions to secure a 20-year naming rights agreement for LA's iconic Staples Center, renaming it to Crypto.com Arena. Crypto.com has signed one of the biggest naming deals in sports history. The exchange announced that it had secured the naming rights for Los Angeles' iconic Staples Center on Tuesday. The venue will now be called the Crypto.com Arena, and there's a little tweet, a gigantic tweet, if you will, based on all the popularity right there. The 20-year naming rights deal with sports and live entertainment company AEG is not limited to the venue's name. Crypto will also become an official cryptocurrency partner or platform partner of the NBA's La Lakers and NHL's La Kings. The two teams that currently occupy the venue, AEG and Crypto.com, will officially unveil the new logo and arena signage on Christmas Day when the La Lakers take on the Brooklyn Nets at the newly named arena. So, this coin, if I am not mistaken, based off of all the news that I have been seeing, is up by around 200 or 300%. A lot of people are completely losing their minds. I know that they're the LA Lakers. I can still feel the confusion in the room, people looking around that he just called them La Lakers. That's a very, very old joke from an old TV show. Anyway, cool. I get it. I totally understand, and I'm not gonna, you know what? Actually, let's just move on because I have a lot that I would love to say about this. It's nothing negative. It's just more of a, I find... The word isn't heat. It's hype. Yes, another H word. Very interesting in the cryptocurrency space. I've been receiving information, text from friends. Do you know why Bitcoin's not going up? Do you know why Ethereum has slid by a little bit? Have you heard anything from the Plan B guy? As if I'm like texting him. I'm like, hey, you know what's going on? But they're like, hey, I saw this coin called crypto and it's moving up really high. Should I buy into it? And I'm like, you know, but then, you know, at the same time, it's more of a question. First of all, great job if you've been holding this coin. You made money from all of us. The other point being, I'm always a little brains confused. Whenever coins like this really skyrocket in value and not the coin that looks like it's poised to become the one world currency, if not be adopted by many countries around the world, if not be integrated into anything that's being taken off of all the cryptocurrency exchanges. It's like the weights are clearly tipped in one direction, but I assume this hype will continue for a while. I would love to see what else they've got as far as like, is it 700 million to just rename it? Like, will there be other things that are going to be happening over the... I mean, I don't assume that they'll be releasing all the information right now. But, you know, LA Lakers home Staples Center has now been named Crypto Arena in a $700 million deal. And without further ado, I told you I was just going to have to move on. Let's move on. Also in the news... Oh my gosh, I can't believe all this crazy news is happening. President Nayib Bukele of El Salvador announced the other day that he would be issuing a $1 billion Bitcoin bond to build the first Bitcoin city in the world. The city would feature no taxes of any kind except for VAT, that is value added tax, and it would be carbon neutral, with most of the energy powering it coming from volcanoes. Bukele also announced that El Salvador would partner with Blockstream and use its liquid network to issue the aforementioned bond. For those of you who have no idea what Blockstream is, or what the more so the liquid network, the liquid network is the Lightning Network, but it's meant to be for like companies and organizations and really big kind of things. It was announced years ago as a scaling solution for Bitcoin, which I assume it has been, but no normal people have been using it. I think some cryptocurrency exchanges actually use Liquid. El Salvador and its president have taken the next step that will integrate Bitcoin further into the lives of its citizens. Bukele announced yesterday at the closing event of LabitConf, LABITConf, A LATAM-based Bitcoin conference, the construction of the first Bitcoin city in the world that would be funded with the issuance of a $1 billion Bitcoin bond. And there's, oh, this is the actual poster for it. I thought this was like a video game. It says Bitcoin is legal tender, 0% income tax, 0% capital gains tax, 0% property tax, 0% payroll tax, 0% municipal tax, and 0% CO2 emissions. Oh, I see what they did there. The city would be located at the east of the country, with its infrastructure being powered by geothermal energy. The city would also feature zero taxes. I see that clearly. There's nothing. And the president stated, "Invest here and make all the money you want. This is a fully ecological city that works and is energized by a volcano." Boy, howdy. This sounds like, and I know only some of you are going to get this, and I'm going to say like 13% of you will actually know, and your ears are going to perk up. Sounds a bit like a citadel. Just going to throw that out there. The only tax that will be collected will be value-added tax, which is normally on like items that you buy in a store. So they got to get the money from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think this is going to be quite fascinating to see the development of this. No word on how long it is going to take, as far as I can tell. Nope. I see no information on that. As this continues to develop, I do not assume that this is going to be the only one on our planet that is going to be created. I still wonder what happened to that blockchain city that we had news about 4 years ago that would be created in Nevada, I believe it was. Still no news on that. But this is going to be quite fascinating. Countries, cities, provinces that have no taxes at all tend to do pretty well with the rich. Citadel. Yeah. So it says they're building a Bitcoin city. I think they will buy $500 million more in Bitcoin as well. That seems to be a given, as every time that we've seen a dip thus far in the price, we've gotten news from El Salvador that they have purchased more BTC. This is gonna be a very interesting experiment, because what happens is if this it's gonna work out. It's just a matter of who ends up moving there. It's kind of like any other place that you've seen has 0% tax. Their citizen count has risen, as you know, just logic. Anyway, that's the El Salvador news. Let's see. I would love to see like an actual city plan of what it's going to look like. I pray to the goodness that it's also going to be like a smart city. I would love some like self-driving cars, self-driving buses, trains, you know, all these kind of things. Like, make it futuristic. Like, if it just looks like a city now, I don't want that. Like, make it really nice. Anyway, that's my dream, at least. That's the Bitcoin city news. Citadel. And let's move on. Next up, also in the news, payments giant Square is detailing its plans to release a new decentralized protocol for exchanging Bitcoin and other crypto assets. This sounds promising. I hope that it stays the same. Square's new to-be-determined division recently released a white paper outlining their plans to create a TBDEX, that is TBDEX, that is to-be-determined exchange. I'm not going to call it that, but that's what it says, TBDEX. An easily accessible crypto exchange that aims to bridge users from fiat currencies to digital assets. They said the vast majority of people receive wages and pay for goods and services in fiat currency. They must pay taxes in fiat currency. So how do we unleash the potential of Bitcoin and decentralized financial infrastructure when most of us still live in a world based in the 1920s? To do so, we need to build bridges between the fiat and cryptocurrency worlds. The to-be-determined exchange protocol aims to create ubiquitous and accessible on-ramps and off-ramps that allow the average individual to benefit from crypto innovation. The to-be-determined DEX, the white paper, says the protocol will not have a, this is the most important part, will not have a governance token or an organization to control the network. That's how you make it decentralized. They said, we propose a solution that does not rely on a federation to control permission or access to the network, nor does it dictate the level of trust required between counterparties. There is no governance token. A lot of you are probably used to hearing about the idea of a governance token, and it seems all but normal to you. It is not normal. I've mentioned this over the last couple of years. Every time that there is a new coin, a new chain, they always end up making a side chain that becomes the governance protocol, and they release a new token. Part of the problem is that the majority of people who hold these coins make the governance, and we always find out that they're held by around a good 24 people. They hold the majority of the coins. So every time that a new proposal happens, there's like an actual vote, and you'll see the votes like on this, it's like an empty bar. You'll see them fill up quite fast because it only takes around 13, 14 people to actually have the majority in the actual protocol. Having a federation, once again, is usually done by who are the largest stakeholders. Who holds the most governance on said token? Who is the biggest whale? They end up dictating what's going on, and it should be everyone who's on the actual protocol. That's how you do something in a decentralized way. Your vote should matter. It should hold some weight, not only if you are worth $100 million and hold a huge portion of the governance token. That's not right. That's why I said this sounds a little promising. No actual hyper details on exactly what this is going to be. We heard about this a couple of months ago, but now I guess they have everything kind of outlined. I do, however, logically wonder how this is going to work, in that this is being touted as a decentralized exchange. If you have heard of or seen or used one of those before, there is generally no KYC or AML going on. You kind of enter the protocol, you throw your coins around, you take your coins off. That's about it. So I wonder how a company as large as Square is going to be able to create a decentralized exchange that has no governance, token, or organization, or anyone who says yay or nay, that will allow essentially millions, if not hundreds of millions, if not billions of people on the planet to move their money around at will. And yeah, I wonder how regulators are going to deal with that. So it seems as though there's going to be a portion of it that will maybe, if you plan on doing X, Y, and Z on the platform, require you to sign up and give your information, what have you. But once again, we are positioned now as a market and as a community where decentralized exchanges are going to become very popular as the years continue to go on. So this sounds cool. Let's see exactly how it ends up developing. I'm trying to be optimistic, but many other times before when I have been optimistic in the space, I've been let down. However, gonna be a little optimisticals, and let's move on. Here's one. Here's a story. NFTs are replacing ticket stubs for the National Football League, at least for the rest of the games for this year. The league announced that fans attending games throughout the end of this year will be able to receive a virtual commemorative ticket as an NFT in a Ticketmaster digital wallet. The NFT themselves will also be on Polygon, which is great, so they have no fees, such as Tom Brady's autograph platform. Fantastic. An NFT is a yada yada. In order to claim their NFT, NFL fans will have to purchase their ticket through one of the licensed ticketing vendors, Ticketmaster, leveraging the world of NFTs is a new and exciting way. The NFL will begin distributing NFTs to qualifying fans who attend the Thanksgiving Day game featuring the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions Ford Field. The commemorative tokens will only be sent to fans who attend the game. I mean, how else was anybody, who else gets the normal ticket stub? It's people who go to the the game. For now, they can be viewed on That's a long website. I'm not reading out all that. Anyway, so this is actually quite interesting. For those of you, and I know a lot of you don't care for NFTs and have already clicked away. If you've ever seen the actual resale value for any of like an actual ticket stub, it's kind of a lot. The same goes for like museum events, art gallery days. I think the craziest one that I had ever seen, there is a ticket, like a literal ticket stub, not the event, not a print, not a poster, not a painting. It's a ticket stub from an Andy Warhol museum thing from the 80s. It goes for like $15,000 and it's a ticket stub. So I wonder, you know, if NFTs do make it into the hyper mainstream and are around forever, how much these things may be worth in the future, especially if you're already going to the game. I believe you receive these for free as if you would be getting your normal ticket stub. Anyway, I thought that was fascinating. It's a new, interesting way to be able to, I mean, you can't lose it because it's just kind of always on the blockchain, which is kind of interesting as well. Anyway, that's the digital ticket stub news. I found it interesting. Alrighty, let's move on. For some reason, really popular news over the weekend, Binance's CEO Changpeng Zhao shared his thoughts on Doge and Shiba. And basically, before we get into it, he basically said he's confused by them, but he thinks that they're great because just because he doesn't understand something doesn't mean that it shouldn't thrive in the cryptocurrency space, which is totally true. I always say it. If your coin can do it, do it. If your coin happens to be better than Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP or any other coin out there, prove it. So he was like, yeah, he thinks that this is a great way for decentralization to kind of take place. You know, if the public loves it, therefore it will do well. For some reason, the thing that caused a slight bit of hubbub was that he plans to give away 99% of the money that he has, you know, on that sweet day. And, you know, 60, 70 years, I have no idea how old he is. And I mean, I understand people being confused. He is not the first billionaire to do so. But also, it's not your money. So stop looking into his pockets and caring about like what he's going to be doing. You know, maybe he plans on giving the 99% away to build cities or infrastructure or schools. You have no idea what he's going to do with his own money. So just don't assume that he's not locking it into a box and like, you can't get it. It's his own money. For some reason, this was quite popular news over the weekend. A lot of people discussing it as if like Changpeng Zhao released this news to be like, oh gosh, I hope people discuss my fortune. Please discuss my fortune. Anyway, that's the Changpeng Zhao is giving away his money news because it's his and he can do what he wants with it. And let's move on. And to finish things off, it says ADA, the cryptocurrency with probably the most passionate community on social media. You have never met anybody who's into XRP. You've never met a true Bitcoin maximalist. They will, I mean, completely blow them out of the water. You have no, if you've never had a conversation, and I mean this, have a conversation with someone who really loves XRP or who really loves Bitcoin, you will get up, push your chair right back in and just completely walk away from the conversation because there is no winning that conversation. I promise you that. ADA will soon be listed on one of the world's longest running crypto exchanges, as well as Europe's largest crypto exchange by trading volume. On Thursday, Bitstamp announced it is preparing to welcome ADA to their platform. I guess that's supposed to be the tweet. It doesn't look like a tweet, but I see the little tweet bird. Therefore, it's a tweet. In a blog post published on the 18th of November, Bitstamp started by giving an introduction to Cardano and its native token. We're not reading all of it. If you don't know what Cardano is at this point, I can't really help you. Like it's all this. It's all these words right here. The blog post then went to explain the listing schedule. They said on the 23rd of November, deposits and withdrawals open, but trading is not yet enabled. On the 24th at 11 a.m., you will be able to place and cancel limit orders, but they will not be matched. Sure, why not? 4 hours later at 3 p.m., order matching will start and traders will be executed normally. Wonderful. So yeah, Cardano's being listed on Bitstamp. I wish them the best of the stamps on there. I'm certain at this point that they've been listed on every single major cryptocurrency exchange, I guess, except for Bitstamp. Yeah. Fantastic. Moving along. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters, Professor Wally from Gunbot University. And let's move on. Chris, Hakeem Wilkins, Empire Queen, Stake It With Valor, Fud, Wiser, Mortified, Roman, Gaba, Bitcoin, Ben Arachno, Dave, Tony Ambroski, The Dealer's Den, Red Plump, Tomato, Umnu, Wish Nikki, The Letter M, Not Brain, something. Captain something in the Z-Way lay. I was like something. Captain something in the Z-Way lay. Crypto, Black Sheep, AJ Cut 5, Speedy 655. And Carlos was like Mobarazzi, Jojo Shaw Show, VB Nerd 21, Miguel Grollet, Lauren De Silva, Quoted Biddy, Bare Bones Mining, Troy, All Good, Space Case, Need a Miracle, Paternoster, Conan, Don't Skip Leg Day, Snacky Chan, Tolik, Panano, Auspicious, Agile, and Blockchain, Navarro Williams, David James, Attila the Han, Yasha Harari, Utopia 569, Moonman High, XRP, Martin Stoyo, Nostroma, John Sarson, The Anima Reader, Bibliophobia, Todd Mullis, Adam Graysick, Mohan Maroni, Massive Ventures in Thailand, Jared Tyler, Wise 9, Owl, 242 to the World, Bankroll Network, Crypto Artist, Coldy 3D, Damien, Setsuna, Richie Rich III, Vlad the Impaler, Paxis, Nick Mangi, Alavodi, Gem Gardener, Jemmy Fox, Minting Coins, Millie Hitch Chest, Everyday, and Kyle Skips Leg Day, Yes to Crypto, Body Big Buttface, Anytime for this, Mars, Gonna Staff, Bake Me a Cake, Ticker, and Majonis on Crypto with Louder Quit, Let me show you URL, Below Bastos. I did it in like 3 breaths, but I did. Wow, I'm lightheaded now. Whew, thank you all very very much for your support. I'm actually a little, I don't know why I just take another breath. Thank you all very, very much for your continued support. Thank you to all the new Patreon members. I see more of you every single day. Hello. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I see more of you every single day as well. Thank you for the subscribe button. Thank you to everyone who left a like, who had left a comment, who has subscribed, who is new here. It's sunny today. It looks nice outside. I'm a little confused because the weather does, we're in the mountains, so the weather does say snow, but there's no clouds in the sky. At the memento, Bitcoin is currently at $57,623. It is down by 2%. It's okay. Ethereum is at 4,229. It is down by 3%. It's okay. Binance Coin is down by 2% as well. Crypto Coin is coin number 13. It is up by 10%. I assume this was a good 30-something%. It has drifted down a tiny bit. You know. A lot of the coins look like they're trying to go back up. I guess Bitcoin is signaling something that I simply cannot see at the moment because they all look like they're trying to uptrend once again. Elrond eGold Gold Rond is up by 21%. Not really sure why. Cosmos is up by 3% as well. Flow is flowing upwards by 11%. Okay. IOTA, all right, good job. IOTA is currently coin number 46. It is up by 13%. Goodness, I think the IOTA news was they're creating... I think you'll be able to stake your IOTA for a brand new coin called Glimmer. Glimmer or Sparkle. That's the actual real name. I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. I think it's Glimmer. Glimmer Network or Glimmer Coin or something like that. So I guess that's doing it for the public. And pancakes are up by 3% as well. Yeah. Methinks that's going to do it for this video. I do hope that you all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. I know it's a Monday. Is it a Monday? Today's a Monday. I know Mondays are Mondays. Just know that eventually Friday will be here. That's the best I can do. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.